What popcorn's gonna be different this day? Why
I remember you, Mom. That's not Mom. Handsome guy there, that's not Mom. Mom, where are you? Oh, that's ghastly. Mommy. Home sweet home.
we better hurry up and get this show. Vlad is getting recorded. Just kidding.
Welcome to another episode of Chats with Vlad. Episode 58, Son of a Witch, or Malachi in the middle. If you're wondering about the dual heading for this episode, soon, very soon, you'll understand. Indeed. But first, boys and girls, I wanted to wish every single mother out there a beautiful Mother's Day to each and every one of you. This is the gift from my youngest spawn to my mate. I hope she'll appreciate it. But enough oohing and awing. We have other things we have to get to today. But first, I wanted to make an honorable mention. You see, earlier this week, Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk got together. They collaborated together. Yes, they did, boys and girls. Yes, they did. Indeed. And now everyone's afraid because Tucker's gonna have a show that nobody can mess with on Twitter. Coming to a theater near you. Indeed. But first, boys and girls, Mother's Day is almost here, and Uncle Vlad has something he has to do. You see, this is my gift to my spouse. Indeed. And now we're about to put it together. Let's see what we could get, boys and girls. Indeed. What have we here? A lot of smoking mirrors. Indeed. Apparently it comes with multiple boxes. I do love a good surprise, boys and girls. Ah, oh, what I do here? Well, boys and girls, it doesn't look like there's gonna be any skill at all needed to put that together. But it looked pretty cool in the box. Be right back.
As you can see, it turned out quite nice. Yes, indeed. Quite nice indeed. I think my spouse will approve. And Daddy's gonna be eating good tonight.
As you can see, the spice rack turned out quite nice. There's just one thing though, boys and girls. One thing Uncle Vlad wasn't expecting. And that's the fact that the rack came with spices in it already. But that's okay, boys and girls. Uncle Vlad has a plan. Indeed. Yes, indeed. But first, in light of all this Bud Light controversy that's been going on, and folks not knowing, what sells beer, I thought I'd help you out there a little bit, Bud Light. But you see, boys and girls, I'm not going to explain this to you. I'm going to let our old friend, Al Bundy, explain it to you. Why don't we go check it out?
It's the new Ice Hole Beer Girl. Now, you have done some low things before, but to allow your own daughter to flaunt her body to sell beer, that's low even for you. Jefferson?
She's right, Al.
Marcy, let me explain something to you.
Oh, that's very funny.
She's right, Al.
But unlike evolution, I am not letting you off the hook, Al. Now, can you please tell me what a woman's body has to do with selling beer?
All right. Number one, if it wasn't for beer, there'd be at least 3 people who probably wouldn't even be married. Me, Jefferson, and probably Lisa Marie Presley. And number 2, since men buy beer, advertisers have to cater to what we want. And, hold on to your corncob pipe, we like pretty women. Ergo, pretty women sell good products, ugly women sell tennis rackets. Pretty women cars, ugly women minivans. Pretty women make us buy beer, ugly women make us drink beer.
Need I say anything else? Bud Light. If you can't figure out what a woman is, then let me help all of you. Anyone who doesn't understand what a woman is. Vlad, Uncle Vlad will explain it to you on this Mother's Day. Men have a penis, women have a vagina. Period. Class dismissed. Back to the good old laboratory. Indeed. Indeed. I miss Married with Children. That shit used to really make me laugh. Still does to this day. I'm sorry, but Modern Family will never, ever, ever be the legacy that Married with Children was. Think about it. Anyway, boys and girls, the night wears on, and tomorrow, Mother's Day, grows closer with every heartbeat. So, with that said, Uncle Vlad wants to get to the next portion. You see, boys and girls, why Uncle Vlad's using the pestle and mortar here. There we go. I wanted to talk to you about something that I consider rather important. You see, boys and girls, there's a lot of people that have been on the fence, politically speaking. Indeed. But you see, boys and girls, in this political fight, you can't be on the border. You can't be on the fence. As I've explained to many of you many times, Uncle Vlad's not a Republican, and Uncle Vlad is not a Democrat by a far cry. Uncle Vlad's an independent. Indeed. That means I vote for the best candidate possible. But I had a friend recently. Smash. Oh, Smash. She said she didn't want to be in politics. Or in conspiracy theory. Now, I know I've had 2 episodes so far that dealt with conspiracy theory, but let me tell you something, Smash. I deal in facts. I deal in truth. If we're gonna have a theoretical episode, it'll be under the heading. But I digress. You can't be in the middle. You see, we're in what they call a 2-party system, boys and girls. Indeed, yes. A 2-party system. Yes. Which means nobody wins. Because what happens again if one of the sides happen to go a little bit insane? Why, I'll tell you, boys and girls, you're left with one option, as we all are right now. Indeed. Indeed. You see, in the Bible, heaven was split by 2 factions. One that was led by the North Star, Lucifer, and one that was headed by Gabriel, the Archangel, under God's command. There were a group of angels, though. They didn't want to take either side, boys and girls. They considered themselves poets and artists, and they were too sensitive for that. Do you know what happened, boys and girls, to those angels that did not choose a side? God cast them into hell with the rest of the fallen angels, for they were just as guilty as the ones that raised arms against Jehovah. Now, we find ourselves in an equally epic fight. A fight for not only the survival of America, but a fight for the world. We're this close to World War III, this close
to a civil war this close
to world annihilation, boys and girls. I think we better do something about it. Don't you? Indeed. So, there's a lot of things I want you to think about tonight. But what I want you to think about is this. What will the consequences be if you idly stand by and do nothing while you watch everything and everyone you love destroyed, knowing you could have did something, but you chose to do nothing? Think about it. But maybe I better get to some jokes then. What do you think, boys and girls? And it just so happens that Uncle Vlad has a couple of rib ticklers right here for yas. Mother says to her son, "Look at that kid. He's not misbehaving at all." And the son replies, "Gee, maybe he has some good parents." You know it's funny. Indeed. Indeed. Why's Mother's Day before Father's Day, boys and girls? So that kids can spend their Christmas money on Mom. Why are computers so smart? Why? Because they listen to their motherboard. A boy goes to a strip club, but gets caught by his mother as he's leaving. Shocked by her son's behavior, she asks, "Did you see anything you weren't supposed to?" The son replies, "Yes, ma'am. I saw Dad." Woo, shake it, baby. Why don't they have Mother's Day sales? Because mothers are priceless. What 3 words solve Dad's every problem? Ask your mother. What did Andre the Giant say to his mother on Mother's Day? "Happy Mother's Day. Sorry I wrecked your vagina." That's what I got for this Mother's Day, boys and ghouls. I hope you appreciate your mother as much as I do mine. Madre. Mia madre. Indeed. Well, boys and girls, I think Uncle Vlad's given you more than enough to contemplate tonight. But the most important things I want you to think about tonight are seriously this. A, let your mother know how much you appreciate her. Whether it be the mother of your children or your birth mother. For boys and girls, you see this visage. It's that of death, and death is never too far away. You might regret not telling her today how much you care about her, for tomorrow may never come. And the other thing I want you to think about, boys and girls, is this. How long are you gonna sit on that fence until it starts digging up your ass? You need to do something. And you need to do something now, boys and girls. Now don't get me wrong though. Uncle Vlad isn't telling you to do something crazy. Uncle Vlad's telling you to do something worthwhile, something meaningful, something that will help. This is what I do. I try to spread around the truth. I try to fight for justice. And I am America's biggest cheerleader. Bet on that.
think about it.
What do you think about all the spinning in the middle stuff that Vlad was talking about? Well, personally, I think it's the coward's way. I think you should pick one side or the other, depending on which is right and which is wrong. Well, you bring up a really valid point there, Glenn. Hey, have you seen popcorn? Popcorn? Yeah, I was doing this with Father, remember?
Want some popcorn?